Yo, 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 flip your 20 Friday. I should stop singing that at some point. Alrighty, so today's Flip Your 20 is about comparison. Because, yeah. Here is a thing, and if I wasn't recording you on my comparison machine, I would hold it up and show you. I know we call them phones, but I call it a comparison machine. So, I get asked a lot or have conversations quite a bit in person and through DMs from people of all different ages. So from, sixth grade up till people in their 60s. We have questions about comparison or, people ask, how do you deal with it? Like, how do they deal with it? They go, do I compare myself to others? Like, why is it so hard, etc. So, a few things about comparison. One of my favorite quotes about this terrible thing is comparison is the thief of joy. Comparison is the thief of joy. So anytime you compare yourself, I don't care in what context, joy evaporates. Joy, happiness, confidence, it almost like a vacuum, like it just gets sucked out. So that's one of my favorite quotes. Because look, the truth is, I'm here on social media and I'm, asking you to subscribe and all these things. And yeah, there's wonderful things that our social media has done for us. Absolutely. But the real truth is when it's 24/7 in our pocket and all we're seeing is people posting their highlight reel, right? All the wonderful things, the vacations, the money, the clothes, whoever they're dating, the party, the smiles, the food, all of it. Look, nothing wrong with celebrating it. I do it too. The point is, when we think the highlight reels is everybody's real life, and then we look at our life with all the ups, downs, good, bad, uglies, and everything between, we start to believe that our life must stink because everybody else's life looks amazing. Because we're comparing our real reel to their highlight reel. And that breeds comparison, which then you really it's easy to go down the slippery slope of, well, then my life must stink. I'm not good enough. I'm not skinny enough, pretty enough, strong enough, creative enough, athletic enough, rich enough. Nope. Hard stop. Here is what we need to know about comparison. And trust me, every message I ever share here, I'm doing it super real, like keeping it like total legit real, no fake. I compare myself to some people. So I'm not like, here, I'm the expert. Everything I ever share, I need to hear the message too. But I have enough experience to be legit about it and say, here's what I've also learned from it. So I don't care who you are. There will always be someone who's better than you. Better than you, richer than you, more athletic than you. Doesn't matter what age you are, what job you have, what industry you're in, what college you're going to go to. There will always be someone who's better than you. And some people just aren't going to like you either. Maybe that'll be a whole other video about not trying to please everybody. That's just the truth. So when we can start to flip our 20 and instead of comparing ourselves to everybody else to just confirm, well, I must stink, see, I'm not good enough. If we can flip our 20 on that and go, I can look up to people, I can model what they do, like if it's someone who's an athlete or a writer or a researcher or whatever it is that lights you up, and you want to model what they do or you want to learn from their successes and learn from their failures, because anyone who has ever been successful has made a ton of mistakes, great. Have mentors. Look at them, learn from them. I do it too. I have a ton of people that I follow that when I do, I learn something every time. I don't try to compare myself to them or try to be them. I got to do things in my way. That is, I've learned that about myself. I'm going to do it in my way, but I will learn from other people. I want to hear what their mistakes are to save me some time. So that's important. And doing that as you're learning, it's critical to know. And I, for those of you who are younger watching this, I hope you catch on to this sooner than I did. how you feel about yourself and what makes you amazing and wonderful and unique is that you know who you are. Just like my book is Creating the Champion Within, this has to come from within. Yes, to have people support you, parents, families, spouses, partners, coaches, teachers, coworkers, great. Yes, I hope we all do. Ultimately, it comes from within, in your heart and in your mindset, that you know who you are and you are doing the best that you can. And your best looks different on every day. But if you're having a low day and you go onto that comparison machine, just know you're intentionally choosing to know that your life stinks that day. Because you'll never, when you're having a rough day, you'll never match up to anyone else. You're not supposed to, but when our bad day, man, we let it get away from us. So I'm just saying, have it come from within. Do the best you can on any given day. Keep learning, keep growing, keep trying new things. Step outside your comfort zone. Make mistakes. Oh my goodness. Please keep making mistakes because that is the only way we really, really learn and grow. You got to learn from the mistakes, but you have to make mistakes. But the moment we start to think there's something wrong with me because I'm not as good as that person or those people I follow, you're choosing that. And you know, if you know anything about me and my message, I'm all about you choose. You choose. If you want to put that 24/7 comparison machine in your pocket and choose to feel like garbage about yourself, then that's your choice. You do. I'm not your mom. It's your choice. Or you can flip your 20 and you can choose different. You can choose better. You can choose healthier. You can choose to feel good about yourself from within. Because that ultimately, bottom line, for the people who hate you, the people who support you, with all of that, you still get to decide who you are and what makes you unique and awesome and wonderful. And the only one you need to really be comparing yourself to is who you were yesterday. If you flip your 20 on that, that's a game changer. So maybe when we finish this video, you start looking at who's on your social media feed, and when you get off that person's page, if you're feeling like garbage about yourself, maybe mute them or block them. And then when you start to see the people that you follow who you feel great about after you see them and you're like, oh, it's a great post, a great message. Man, keep following that person more. Again, it's your choice. And when you have choices and you have options, you have hope, and you are in control of your life and you are in the driver's seat. And it doesn't matter what age you are, but it comes from within. All right. Woo! I'm getting hot talking about it. I get heated about this topic because I care about it and I care about you and I want you to live your best life. So if what you're liking here in these videos, the Flip Your 20s, the Mondays with Molly, go ahead and subscribe. Because look, I have a goal too. One of my goals is to get to 1,000 subscribers by the end of 2020. I think I have 269 as of this recording. I'm not going to compare myself to someone else's millions of followers. Nope. I'm going to compare myself to the number of followers the day before. And again, that's just my goal I've set for myself. So I want to see how I can achieve it. So challenge yourself to create a goal that is important to you. No matter what anyone else says, what anyone else is doing, you got to show up and do you. So thank you for being here. Please subscribe if you like the messages. Share them with your friends and family. And I look forward to seeing you on Monday for the next Monday with Molly. So as always, flip your 20. Peace.